Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video, and today I am once again stepping away from my list, but this is for a different reason than my normal excuse, which is I saw something and I just wanted to do it. This is because today Meadows End have released the new single from their upcoming album, The Grand Antiquation. Now about 2 months ago maybe, I reacted to a video of theirs called The Kings of Greed, which I very much enjoyed, and the band themselves actually saw this reaction video and they commented on it and were quite happy about it. And so just before Christmas, I think it was, Meadows End contacted me themselves and through Facebook and asked me if I wouldn't mind looking at their new single when they release it. If I wouldn't mind doing a reaction video for their new single for when it's released. So I very eagerly agreed. I enjoyed Kings of Greed, so I'm very interested to see what happens with this track. Now the track is called Non-Dreaming Eye. I'm actually getting to see this track before most other people, which is great. So they've actually sent me, I've actually got the lyrics for it as well, which is also a good thing, because we all know how much I like to try and analyse the lyrics of songs. So I'm very much looking forward to this. And no, they're not paying me to do this video. They're not giving me free stuff or anything like that. They've just asked me if I wouldn't mind doing a reaction video. So anyway, I think we'll get straight into it. So the song is called The Non-Dreaming Eye by Meadows End, and we'll get straight into it and see where this goes.
Hi Ed. Hi dude. What are you doing here? Sweating. Wait, what are you doing here? Oh, we just recorded a new song. You want to hear it? Yeah, sure. Great. I just gotta go grab some stuff. Wait a minute.
Bad acting, but funny. I like this. This is very good. Bloody hilarious intro to the video. I absolutely love it. Terrible acting, but really quite funny. And the fact that the guy's sitting there in his like towel and whatnot with a camcorder recording the video for the song. It's just brilliant. It's really quite funny. I love the music as well. The actual intro to the song, the music that sort of swelled up at the very beginning, it was brilliant. Like the keyboards, the guitar, really heavy and awesome. It was very, very good. Lyrically, it opens with the lines, "Blackened and trembling vice, as we see those fallen rise, the havoc is foreseen upon the northern skies." Those 3 lines on their own, not really sure what it says. Then it goes, "With arms open wide, I get swallowed by the tide. Sun's varying rays won't let you hide. Arms open wide, swallowed by tide. Sun's varying rays won't let you hide. Non-dreaming eye." So, with those few lines, it's quite hard to discern exactly what the song itself is about. But non-dreaming eye, I'm assuming, means you're seeing things as they are. Maybe it's talking about bad things happening and you're sort of wishing it was a dream, but you realise, you're not seeing it through the eye of a dream. You're seeing it with your real eyes. You're seeing it really happen in front of you. But so far, really enjoying it. Let's carry on.
And we are staged with guilt. Demolished to none.
Right, before we get into that epic solo that's about to happen by the sounds of things, let's go back and have a quick look at these lyrics. And I've got to say, I absolutely love this video. From what I can tell by the lyrics, it's quite a serious subject, but the video is just so funny. It's brilliant. I love it. Anyway, when we got back into the track, it says, "This scattered earth waits for rebirth, and we are stenched with guilt. Aeons of sun demolished by none but the visionary's shade, pushed through the threshold too blinded to see the gruesome venom we all may be." So, with those lines, I think it's very, it makes it very clear what the song itself is about. The scattered earth waits for rebirth, and we are stenched with guilt. So, the earth is waiting to be renewed. We are stenched with guilt because we are the people that are literally killing it. We're killing the planet, as it were. And it goes, "Aeons of sun demolished by none but visionaries' shade." I like that line. That is a great line. Aeons of sun, like the planet has existed for years. For millennia, decades, thousands and thousands and thousands of years, whatever. You get the idea. It's been going on forever. And then we've come along. It says, "Aeons of sun demolished to none by visionaries' shade." So visionaries, like the people who invent and create, they created cars, they discovered fossil fuels, and now all of this pollution that we're creating is blocking out the sun that has shone for millions of years before we decided to start, creating. So, essentially we are poisoning the earth by what we have created. We've created like cars and planes and stuff, and we are destroying the planet because of that, and it is destroying everything. So it goes, push through the threshold, too blinded to see the gruesome venom we all may be. So, too blinded to see the gruesome venom we all may be, basically suggesting that, we are a poison to the planet, but we are too ignorant to care. It's like, as long as we're getting what we want out of life, that's fine. Who cares if we're destroying the planet? You will care once the planet dies and you can't live on it anymore. So, yeah. It's a very good meaning to the song. I do like it, and it is a great piece of music, and I do love the orchestration. I mean, I know it's on a keyboard, but it sounds amazing. The actual track itself is brilliant. Really enjoy it. And like I say, I absolutely love the video. It's just such a brilliant track. It's so funny to watch. We'll carry on. Well, there we go. That was Non-Dreaming Eye by Meadows End, and what a phenomenal track it was. I mean, like I say, I love the video. It was brilliantly done, absolutely hilarious, and it really belied the actual story of the song. I'll be honest with you, I had a bit of trepidation coming into this, because when a band turns around to you and goes, we like your reaction to the first video, we liked your reaction to our other video, would you mind doing this for us? And they want me to release it, we want you to release it to coincide with the release of our video. So I'm like, yeah, great, I'll do that. And then I sat there for a few minutes going, but what if the song sucks? The last thing I want to do is sort of like listen to the track and then go, do you know what, this song is really bad. And they're like, they've gone, would you mind doing a reaction to the video? And I'm sitting there going, well, they've released this new song, but it really sucks. But luckily, it's not the case. It is a fantastic piece of music. Musically, it is brilliant. It is heavy. It is right in your face. It's got some beautiful orchestration in the background. The vocals are delivered brilliantly. The guy has got a fantastic voice. He delivers them well. Very, very clear. Very, very good. And the meaning of the song, I like it. It's, I've said all too often, I like songs with meaning and stories behind it. And this one really, really has an important one. It's like, we're destroying the earth, but we don't seem to care about it. It's like, for the future generations, our kids and our kids' kids, what are we leaving for them? We're literally destroying the planet, and we don't care so long as we're happy in the here and now. You know, no one cares what lies in the future, because 20, 30, 40 years in the future, you might not be here. So it's a very good song. It's got some very good lyrical themes in it, and I really, really enjoyed it. It was a phenomenal piece of music. I'm really glad they reached out to me and asked me to do this, and I'm more than happy to have actually done it, because I mean, I feel a little bit special in the fact that they've approached me and asked me to do this. I mean, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that they've asked to do this, but I feel like really honoured, I think is the right word. The fact that they've asked me to do this. You know, I'm only a tiny fledgling channel, fairly new, and they've asked me if I wanted to check out a video of theirs before it's released, so I can do a reaction video to it and release it the same day that they release their music video. And I feel very proud of the fact that they've approached me and asked me for that, and I absolutely am. I love the fact that it's such a great track, such a good song. I will say once again, they are not asking me to give them a positive review. They're not paying me or giving me anything to do this. This is 100% genuine reactions. First time I've seen it, first time I've heard it. Absolutely love it. Phenomenal. But anyway, we'll leave that as it is. Yeah. If anybody wants to react, if anybody wants to suggest any tracks for me to react to, then please do so by all means. Drop a comment in the comment section below, or you can message me on Facebook and Instagram. The links for those are in the link description below as well. Also, Metalhead Reacts is a proud supporter of the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, a British-based charity that is aimed at putting an end to hate crimes and helping the victims of hate crimes. Because whether you are an alternative person, like if you dress in alternative clothing, if you listen to alternative music, what have you, if you identify as a different gender, if you have a different sexual preference, if you have a different religion, no matter what choices or paths you take in life, as long as they're within the law, no one has any right to judge you for who you are. No one should ever feel threatened, attacked, or persecuted just because of the way that they are. You know, everybody is an individual. Nobody has a right to judge you. You know, if we were all exactly the same person, if we all thought exactly the same, if we all liked exactly the same stuff, it would be an incredibly boring place, and we wouldn't have fantastic music like we got here. Everything would be beige, everything would be generic and boring. It would be horrible. Everybody has the right to be an individual, and no one should be judged for it. So, yeah, if you want to find out more about the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, there's a link to their website in the description below. Pop over there, show them a bit of love. If you can support them, that's absolutely fantastic. It's a charity that means a lot to me. It's, you know, they are fighting against stuff that I've been through myself. So I have a lot of my friends, and I'm sure some of you out there have as well. So if you can show them any little bit of support, that is fantastic. But we'll leave that as it is for the time being. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.